Which I believe this is YouTube. That's Facebook. Um, y'all might see the lights go out. I'm sitting in the van. This shit liable to go out at any time, y'all. But let me tell y'all this. And y'all gonna notice that my energy is gonna change, and it may seem arrogant. It may see a little, say it may seem cocky. It may seem just had enough. But whatever the case may be. Shalina, what's going on? But let me say this, right? And I'm in the TBKC group on Facebook. I do believe. But let me tell y'all this, because I put up everything it seems like I do. Somebody, and I can't see both screens, so if you're waving, I'm sorry. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? But I'm gonna say this, and this is Holly Reese. What's going on? This is my thing for 2024. As we get closer and closer to 2024, please hit like if you're on YouTube. Like I said, I have to make this brief because I got to go in here and leg press this 1,400 pounds. So if y'all don't see or hear from me a few days, I died. That's what happened. I'm sorry, but this is 10 minutes, Maurice. This is what I'm going to tell y'all. I put up a post with Pokemon and I said that the ABKC, of course, is trying to erase these type of dogs. Once again, it's always somebody who has to sort of make a smart comment. Oh, it's just and this was from Mark, and I think it's him and his wife's name on there, Mark and Madeline and other people. You know, but mainly him. It's a false narrative by people who are pushing something that's trying to make. First of all, it ain't no fucking false narrative. Yes, the ABKC has come out and they have said that the old dogs, this is out of Dave Wilson's mouth. I'm not making up stuff. They have come out and said that the old dogs was never the way it was supposed to be. What's going on, Omar, Mike, Ultimate Opportunist? I'm trying to hit everybody. You know what I mean? Yeah, we getting older. Yeah, hey, everybody's irritated, Shalina. But the truth of the matter is this. The ABKC has made it an agenda. They have specifically said that they don't want the old dogs around. They down the old dogs. They've talked bad about the old dogs. What more evidence do you need when the owner of the registry comes out and says that those dogs are not how it was supposed to be? When the other owner of the registry comes out and says that the standards were written after muscle tone dogs, specifically Mr. Beans and Casablanca. Now, if you want to just come on my pages and argue with me like a lot of you do, and I have something to say about that pretty soon, is how can both owners acknowledge that that the standard was erased, which the original standard was the old dogs. The original standard was actually written after Paco and Hallie, and a lot of the American bullies that you know over the years were going under that standard. As Bashar, the other owner of the ABKC, whether they want to admit it or not, and that's why he operates like he said, and y'all saw that they erased the interview because he said too much. But they rewrit the standard, which the homies from Chicago had already let me know that had leaked out, but they rewrit the standard in 2017 is what Bashar said. They said the ABKC rewrote the standard in 2017 to be after Casablanca and Mr. Beans. I'm going to tell y'all where this shit is flawed at. There's a huge flaw in the whole process. If the ABKC continues to push this super extreme, the standard is written after these particular dogs bullshit that they've been pushing, you cannot coexist. It's obvious that they have picked this whole extreme thing. It's obvious that by allowing dogs to become champions that have noticeable flaws, you have won a certain way. Even if you're not saying, which Dave actually did say, that the old dogs are not really pretty much welcome anymore. That's not what they're shooting for. You pretty much made it obvious that the old dogs, whether it's Remy, whether it's Pokemon, whether it's Denzel, whether it's Bistro, whether it's whoever, are not welcome in your registry anymore. Too many of y'all make excuses. You can't be two things at once. It's no such thing as a micro extreme Rottweiler slash the standard Rottweiler, and they all coexist under the same standard. No, a standard is written that the dog has to be a certain way. This is why there's so many arguments and debates. It's just that simple. People always want to take shots at everything I say because it rubs them the wrong way. And the thing of it is the truth rubs you the wrong way. It's not what I'm saying. It's the truth that rubs you the wrong way. If you're going to tell me that you don't look in the, I won't just say the ABKC ring because it's other rings that I see this, but you're literally seeing 5 different types of dogs that are champing out supposedly under the same standard. That is a fun show. That is not a real confirmation dog show. It's not to say that there are not dogs in the ABKC that I don't like. I often talk about them. There's few people who have dogs at the ABKC that I like. You know what I mean? But the truth of the matter is there's other dogs that are absolute trash. Nothing that Bashar has should be a fucking champion. The dogs have ramps for backs. They're long as fuck. They're overdone. Shoulder dysplasia. A lot of them have bad feet. You have all these issues, but then you're sitting up here and you're talking about that dog can be on the same. What's that motherfucking dog that the homie got? I put him up a few months ago that I like. I'll think of it later because it's about the only ABKC dog that I think. I don't follow nobody else. But Tony Gold's boy, y'all don't know who I'm talking about. The Define boy that he got. I like Tone Gold's boy. And there was some other dog I saw over there that I like. Y'all excuse me like I told y'all. But you can't have 2 different standards and say that you're it's the same dogs. You can't keep on having multiple, and I'm just doing this so the lights come on back on. But you can't keep on having all these multiple standards and saying that you're doing the same thing. It's more dysfunction from the most dysfunctional register in the world. It's that simple. Bada bing. That's it, Michael Sniper. Bada bing. That's the dog I posted. He's one of the dogs that I seen that has shown over there that I actually like. Fits. But the thing about it with Bada Bing, if you look at him, he looks like the old dogs, just a better version. He's thick. Well, he could even fit, but that dog could even fit old school. He's thick. He's got great conformation. Tony takes a lot of pictures from the side and different angles, and that dog fits. And I'm just using him as one of the examples because I think that might be the only recent dog that I posted from the ABKC that I really have liked. And it's others, but then you have dogs like Bashar's dogs. How can you be taken seriously if you have a dog, and I'm going to use Bada Bing again, and hey, it is what it is. But you have that dog, and then you have that, what is it, King Kong or whatever. That's 2 totally different type of fucking dogs. How can they both be champions under the same thing? It doesn't make sense. One is an overdone, shoulder dysplasia, high rear, ramp back bulldog, and the other one is an American bully. You can't have both of those fucking dogs in anybody's same ring and say that this is a fair competition. That's an opinion competition. So what has to happen on this particular day is whatever judge you have in the ring has to have a certain opinion about the type of dog that comes in there. That is not a real competition. You can't breed for any breed like that and say that it's going to work. That shit's not going to work. I hate to be the one to tell you. I hate to be the one to break all kind of bad news and shit, but that does not work for judging. You know what I mean? Well, California guy, the one thing I'll say is you're always going to have confusion. And y'all excuse me as I do this. Like I told you, I'm in the parking lot of the gym. But you're always going to have confusion in the show ring because it's no way possible that you can be a good judge in the ABKC according to their standards. Even the good judges, it's judges that I like over there. Trust me. I don't simply hate everything ABKC. It frustrates me. I actually got love for the ABKC considering how much fucking money I put into it to help start it. But this is why you see their judges going at James Cooper when he's talking like, James, you talking some dumb shit. It's so much weird shit that's going on because you can't come to a happy medium because it's too much confusion and no set standards. You have a lot of bullshit. You have a lot of lies, and you have people that it basically turned into a big ass fun show. You don't have this. And when you have the type of terrible leadership that Dave Wilson is, to keep on coming out and saying dumb things like, oh yeah, we're going to take breed type over confirmation. It's a confirmation show, you dumb big nose fuck. How in the hell can you take breed type, which breed type, the very definition of breed type is the standard? I don't know if y'all know that. But go ahead and you can Google it, you can Yahoo it, you can breed type, you can go to AKC. The definition of breed type is how well a dog fits the actual written standard. So if in your standard it says, it doesn't say that your dog is supposed to have a high rear, then that's a flaw. If in your standard, if it doesn't say that the dog is supposed to have overdone shoulders, shoulder sets, that's a flaw. If anything goes down that is not in the standard, it is a flaw. What's going on, CC? And I'm missing everybody's messages because I'm on two screens and I'm talking fast. But this is the thing, and this is where I said I might seem like I'm just a tad bit arrogant. Look, man, I know it has become y'all ritual. Like I say, everything I post, it's some smart ass that wants to come on and they have something to say. I'm not arguing with you motherfuckers. I don't have to. And this is where I'll sound arrogant, and y'all can say whatever y'all want to, and I don't give a fuck. If Dave wants to argue with me about the American Bully breed and what I'm saying, I've invited him to do this several times, and I've got about 20 other people who can be considered founders of this breed. If Gary Moore wants to talk to me about this breed, if, you know what I mean, Byron wants to talk to me about this breed and have a debate with me, I'll debate with him. I'm not going to debate, and it's no offense to you if you have come along in the last 10 years, and that's great for you. You know what I mean? Because we all started somewhere, and I hope you're doing the best by this breed. But I'm telling you, like, I'm not debating with people who come along with your opinions. I do want people to understand this, and I've noticed that, and I know this is going to rub some people the wrong way, so be it. But I have come to the point and understanding of this, and I'm going to say this, and it's going to sound so arrogant, and I'm going to love saying it. If you've written a standard for this breed, the original standard, if maybe you've owned the very first American Bully that ever was champion, if maybe you've had produced this nationals champion, if maybe you've co-produced the very first 3 registry grand champion and produced the very first 3 registry champion, and maybe if the standard was written after one of your dogs, and maybe if you've been doing this thing for now a quarter of a century and you've invested 6 figures into starting the original registry and traveled the world to try to push the breed when it was simply known as a pit bull with steroids. And maybe if you were a part of that group, then maybe I'll argue with you. But I do think that at some point in time in my lifetime, I have to show myself enough respect to not go back and forth with people trying to tell me about something that I definitely, even y'all dog god to some of y'all, Dave Wilson, tells you that I definitely helped start. I'm not going to debate with you people anymore. Understand this. I understand that a lot of you are chasing clout. What's going on, Rico? See, Rico can debate with me. Rico's been around a long time, but he won't debate with me. It's funny, like the super old guys, they agree with me. Pitbull Bell, super old ladies, you ain't gonna like that, but you know what I mean. They agree with me. Drew Woodson, OG, he'll agree with me. The American Bully breed is what it was supposed to be. What you see today and what y'all are pushing today is y'all agendas. That is not the American Bully. No breed changes from year to year, not even decade to decade. You don't get to change an entire breed and then tell the people, so be it. You don't get to do that. This is some Dave Wilson bullshit that a lot of you follow. And guess what will happen? And I will promise you that this will happen. And it is the reason why the breed is being banned worldwide. The very next thing that somebody decides that they can make money on, you'll do it. The reason why the UK is in trouble today is because you guys decided that you would keep on putting in dogs that were very, very dangerous and pawning them off as American Bullies. So what did you do? You put them into the dogs. You sent them to the UK. Dave Wilson never regulated this. The ABKC never regulated this, and this is why you have a few bad apples that have ruined everything for this particular breed, because you guys always do what you want to and hop on any fiasco. If you are sitting here and you are honestly going to tell me that you believe, even after it was well exposed that Bashar had mixed in many of dogs into his quote-unquote extreme bullies, that there's something real about his bullies, and you're going to come to and argue to me, a person who helped write the fucking standard for the dog, that those are American Bullies, I don't have to talk to you. because you're a fucking idiot. If you're gonna sit here and tell me that when you look at dogs that even the ABKC told you were violations and they should never be allowed in the dogs, and this is that, and they're part Frenchie and this and that and the other, when you sit here and now today your nationals champions and tons of your grands champions have the same dogs that were banned and ostracized 10 years ago, and now you're okay with that, you're a fucking idiot, and we no longer have to deal with you. Like I told you, go to the fucking WBA. Whenever we get this shit going here in 2024, which will be very early, come check us out. But we represent what the real American bully is. You don't get to fucking change something that we started 25 years ago. You don't get to promote unhealthy dogs. You don't get to sit up here and lie to the general public over and over again and tell people that this is what you're doing is right. What you're doing is wrong. And the reason why I don't hate Dax, I hate what Dax represented. And what Dax represented is another Dave Wilson lie, and he programmed all you dumb son of a bitches to say the same thing. Dax represented an unhealthy dog. First of all, the term tool is a lie. There's no such thing as a tool in breeding. Let me tell you that. There's really no such thing as a tool in breeding, especially the way that you people use it. There's no such genealogy to where you can take one specific character from a phenotype and put it into the dog through breeding and erase all of the other bad characteristics. This is literally what you people have been doing, and y'all have been keep on saying tool, 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 tool. Oh yeah, I love Dax's neck. He was a great tool. Well, let me tell you something about that, because now I'm on a little bit of a roll. Before Dax came along, the American Bully did not have a bad history of heart murmurs. It did not. Look at the old dogs. The American Bully did not have a serious issue with heart murmurs. All you fucking tool people, it's a tool, it's a tool. You can't pick and choose what you're putting in a dog. If it could, we'd all be master breeders. I take a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and erase everything else. But this dumb fuck has told y'all that. And a lot of shit should have been banned, and instead of banning it, they let it in because they wanted to keep on taking the money instead of protecting the breed. The same reason why we got giant ass dogs that we know for a fact are South African Boer Bull and other protection dog mixes running around parading as XL American Bullies. And we got an idiot who said, "Oh no, the American Bully doesn't exist. The XL Bully doesn't exist." And then when he got called on it, come on, man. But y'all the people who want to come to my page and try to argue and debate with me. Like I told y'all, there's very few people in this game that I respect anymore, because none of you fucking people have any morals. If you can't look at the dogs today and tell us that we're in a bad situation, you're an idiot. If you sit there and you say that these dogs don't need to be health tested and we need to start doing some things to better this breed, you're an idiot. If you keep on going along with this muscle tone movement and the fact that y'all sitting here acting like y'all blind and y'all don't know that Dave and Bashar is in this together when Dave is breeding his dogs and they're literally pushing trash like Oscar the Grouch. And yes, I said trash. If so many of you great super dog men can't look at a fucking dog and see obvious shoulder dysplasia, bad feet, and potential torn CCLs, but you want to sit here and tell me about what I know about a dog, you motherfuckers shouldn't even have dogs. Let's just be realistic. But you want us to debate with y'all. You want to tell me about why you just, oh, I can manipulate the genes of Rocco and make this and that and the other. Why you think Rocco got so many fucking dogs hid away and people talking about all of the flaws and the issues that come with his dog? His fucking dog lineage goes back to exotics. Do you believe an exotic is healthy? And do you believe an exotic belongs anywhere in the American Bully gene pool? No. Y'all been hoodwinked. You've been bamboozled. That's it. I'm sorry I'm missing messages, by the way. But at some point in time, if y'all really give a fuck about the dogs and not the clout, y'all better go somewhere else. If y'all think, you know, because the Mark and Madeline dude or whatever, it's an agenda. Ain't no fucking agenda, dude. And don't nobody even know you or give a fuck about what you have to say. The only agenda that I've had for all this time and that I care about is the motherfucking ABKC getting their shit together. But since they can't get their shit together, go to the WBA that is functioning right now. Go to the WBA. I talked to Oscar. I know where his heart is at. I know that Oscar Gomez is trying to save this breed. I'm not going to even speak on the TBKC until I have a show. Let's talk about the WBA. Y'all go somewhere where the real American bully is appreciated. Because what you see in front of your face right now, and I don't care what y'all try to say, is that they are trying to eliminate and erase the whole history and breed of what really is the American bully. It's that simple. If you telling me that these motherfuckers got negative shit to say about Remy, calling Remy an old pair of Daisy Dukes, that kind of disrespectful bullshit. If you telling me that they want to call King Kamali a classic and all of this shit, and Paco wasn't bully and he was washed up and it's an agenda and all this shit, man, get the fuck on. You dudes don't know nothing about this breed. We started this shit. It takes all of the gumption in the world for a lot of you people to want to come on here, argue and debate with us about the shit that we started. And y'all wonder why we get so indignant sometimes. You motherfuckers didn't start this shit. I remember seeing Memo Loke there. I remember seeing Mike from Devil's Den there. I remember seeing Oscar Gomez there. I remember people getting dogs from Mr. Gary Moore. I remember Danny Navoa doing all his fucking paperwork. I remember Cruz going all over the country. I remember the whole Double S squad. I remember a lot of people, and I'm leaving off people. I remember Byron throwing some of the biggest shows in Houston. I don't remember all of you dudes who come on here and troll. We started this shit. So we get to say what this shit is. Not Dave, us. Because the only thing that Dave Wilson represents is the one bad apple, the true bad apple who decided to sell out the breed. It's obvious what he's doing. He breeds muscle-toned dogs. The dumb fuck goes in front of a camera and says, choose breed type over confirmation. No real dog man on the face of this earth would ever tell you something so silly. It is a blessing that at this point in my life, after 5 years, the demons and everything else that I had to deal with is pretty much out the door, and I can get back to business and really push and try to do something good for this breed, whether it's judging for other registries or getting my own shit going. But one thing I will not do is I will not debate with you people who have just come into these dogs and y'all trying to tell us what this breed is. I will not, and under any circumstances, debate with any of you people who don't understand that health and temperament are the main factors that this breed should be pushing for. I will not sit back and debate with you people about these extreme dogs that are dying, falling around the ring, looking ridiculous. Hell, I just had to do an interview about the Cash and Beanstalk fiasco from last year. Literally just had to do an interview about that shit. And it wasn't with a dog person. How about that? Literally got motherfuckers in my inbox to talk about why these dumb fucks sat up there and had these dogs that were obviously unhealthy, basically choking out, and then pull up a story that, yeah, the one dog that was in there, he died vomiting in the bed. I seen a whole article about it. These are news people picking this shit up now and doing more and more examples of why this community is a trashy ass fucking community and it's supported by a trashy motherfucker. And y'all sit here and y'all wonder why people get mad. The reason why we get mad is because we work for this shit. While you motherfuckers calling around here, y'all the dog gods, the bully gods, the this, the that, the other, you motherfuckers ain't nothing. Y'all piggybacking off of something that we started. So if y'all think that y'all word is bigger than ours, fuck you. We know what an American bully is. We put the work in, we put the time in, we put the money in, and y'all can follow that one sellout. But obviously what he's breeding is not no fucking American bully. If y'all want to tell me that a fucking Beanstalk comes from anywhere close to what Remy is 10 times the dog of a motherfucking Beanstalk or an Oscar the Grouch. You motherfuckers done lost your minds. Pokemon is 20 times the dog of any of this bullshit y'all got out here right now. You motherfuckers then made us look stupid all over the world. I'm tired of doing interviews with these people. Having to explain how stupid you motherfuckers is. Y'all stupid. Y'all up here, Dax was this, Dax was that. Dax was a dumbass dog that had a high-ass rear, bad heart, and all this other bullshit. And y'all bragging about this motherfucker? Y'all are the dumbest dog people I've ever seen in my life. The fucking dog died busting a nut, and y'all still praising the dog like he's some kind of god. The motherfucker planted more bad seeds in this community than anybody, and y'all still praising him, and y'all call yourself dog man. Y'all can't talk to me because y'all don't have good common damn sense. It's not about the dog. It's the reason why I praise other dogs. It's the reason why I just gave Tony Gold, and y'all tell Tone I said what's up. I don't think he's on the TBKC page. He might be, but y'all tell Tone I said what's up. You know what I mean? But it's the reason why I gave Tony Gold's dog a shout out. It's the reason why I give Oscar Gomez dogs a shout out. It's the reason why I always talk about Pratts, even though Pratts only do a breeding a decade. It's the reason why I give Marco a shout out, because they're breeding real American bullies that are healthy dogs that represent the breed in a fashion that will keep us away from extinction. The rest of you motherfuckers want somebody to kiss y'all ass when y'all doing the wrong thing. Fuck you. Literally. Denzel died, what, 15 years old? How many of y'all actually got a dog that made it to 10? I'll wait. How many extreme dogs have you seen make it past 8? I'll wait. How many extreme dogs have you seen make it past 8? How many extreme dogs do you really see make it past 5? I'll wait. Why do it seem like most muscle tone dogs disappear after 3 or 4 years? I'll wait. I can wait all fucking day. I went past the time that I said, but y'all destroying this breed. Y'all can keep on making up shit about me. Y'all can talk crazy, this, that, and the other, yada, 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 yada. Believe me, I could give 2 fucks less. It's a few people in this whole bully community that I respect that I really need to get with. I got a homie from years ago that I need to get with. We can get some semen shipped out and all that good shit. But most of you motherfuckers is lying pieces of shit, and y'all pushing and promoting the wrong thing, and I don't give a fuck. I'm not talking to y'all no more. You know, I said I wasn't gonna talk about it, but y'all seen that lying ass bitch that was doing all that shit talking in the first place. When I told that motherfucker he got to come to Houston and he got to see me because he crossed the line by talking about my kids, all of a sudden he wanted peace. What happened to your karate uniform? This is the type of individuals y'all out here following. That motherfucker bitched up quick when he found out, yeah, you got to come down here and see me. And then I ain't letting that go. I'm going to finish that up. It ain't safe for you to come to Houston. I'm just letting you know that. You speak on my kids, y'all going to find out. I'm going to make an example for the rest of your bully community since y'all don't believe. I'm still the same guy I was before. I'm just a lot more peaceful at times. But when you cross the line, we going to get that on video and go viral. Me knocking this motherfucker clean out. At some point in time, I hope that some of y'all get as irritated as I am with this situation, because in closing, let me get my composure together. The American bully breed is in crisis mode right now, and I'm sorry if I'm missing all these messages, but as y'all can tell, I'm very irritated. We in crisis mode, man. 25 years of pushing, really more, but 25 years of pushing for this breed, fighting for this breed, loving this breed, taking this breed from a baby that didn't nobody know about to a worldwide phenomenon, and to see it destroyed by people's greed and immoral behavior is ridiculous. To see the dogs that we see in show rings and all over this internet now as people try to piggyback and make a living off these dogs is absolutely disgusting. To see a dog that once would routinely live from anywhere from 12 to 15 years that now only lives, most cases, 3 years or less is disgusting. To see a big-nosed lying motherfucker like Dave Wilson sit up and say that our dogs was never meant to be what they were, that made the breed special, and he's on video saying this was a pit bull on steroids. Yeah, the dogs are perfect now. That was just 10 years ago. But you pay a fool whose soul is for sale enough, and they'll lie, and they know they're lying. But at the same time, y'all follow that shit. Y'all seen that man lie a million times, and now y'all make up excuses for long-ass limousine-back dogs with screwed-up front ends that can't breathe, pissing and shitting all over themselves in the ring, mixed with exotics and everything else. And y'all tell me I'm the one with the problem. It is sad. It's sad. It's sad. I don't give a fuck if y'all don't like me, but I love the American Bully, and I'm willing to fight for this motherfucker, and I'm gonna keep on fighting for this motherfucker, and I support those who are really fighting to make the American Bully better, and at the same time to go and, you know, fight the good fight, help the people in the UK, and help our breed. Because if y'all haven't forgotten, I'm going to always remind y'all, veterinarians are kicking our dogs out of their offices, and they don't want to deal with us. Literally telling people you can't store your semen there. We are the only breed in the whole entire world right now that veterinarians literally do not want to do business with. They will not do reproduction stuff. There are veterinarians right now in Texas that will not allow you to store semen at their facilities. It is some that will not take on any new American Bully clients at all. There are cities this year that just banned American Bullies and Pit Bull type dogs. The breed is under attack, yet and still the quote unquote great dog man who all y'all got so much shit to say and always contradict somebody. I bet you don't go to one city hall meeting. I bet you don't look into anything to save the breed. You're just going to keep on telling me about your vast knowledge on a breed that I helped create. Fuck you. If y'all ain't figured out nothing else, if y'all keep playing the game that y'all playing, if y'all keep on following the shit that Bashar and Dave is doing, this whole thing is gonna be fucked. And later on, y'all gonna be coming around, I wish we would have did something better. Because y'all forget the biggest lesson before I jump off here. Bashar has always told y'all, I don't give a damn about these dogs. If it ain't no money in it, I don't want to be a part of it. Even on the interview that I did with him today, Race, those who seen it will confirm. He said that again. The only reason why he fucks with these dogs is money. Period. No other reason. He don't care about them. That's why it's no big deal that his kennels was in that condition, the dogs was dead and everything else. But keep in mind, y'all dog guru, y'all dog god, my former friend and partner, Dave Wilson, that's his partner now. How can you be partners if you truly a dog man and care about the breed? How can you be partners in breeding dogs from this dude who told you it's all about money? Come on, man. You fuck with people who got the same agenda as you. Dave Wilson, the ABKC, Bashar, and all the motherfuckers have sold this breed out worldwide. Dax is Dave Wilson's fault. And y'all say, how is Dax Dave Wilson's fault? He made a whole entire class to allow that crippled ass dog in because it was making money. Belinda, you was on the radio when I questioned him about it. He came on D-Line radio and I said, why would you allow those dogs in? Well, they're making the breed popular worldwide. Popular equals money. He said that out his own mouth. This is why he decided to deal with those dogs. He made a class. There was no such thing. If some of y'all are too young and ain't been around long enough, that I say young in the game, to know that the real extreme class, it basically was a class that allowed every flaw. You could have high rears, you could have wrinkles, you could have bad feet, you could have extended elbows, you could have every flaw. They really made a class to allow all trash dogs so they didn't have to turn away money. I'm giving y'all facts. Those are the dogs that y'all are breeding now because they wouldn't suspend them. They allowed them to come back into the breed, and now y'all call them extreme dogs. No, that was the trash that was supposed to be taken out, and he allowed back in. I'm just giving y'all the facts. I'm gonna tell y'all this. If y'all want to be real about it, how many Dax grandkids do y'all know that are living today? I ain't say kids, I said grandkids. A dog with 5,000 offspring. It's a death pill. It ain't to pick on Dax. God rest Ed Shepard. Me and Ed had several good times. Ed was one of the first dudes to give Hallie a ribbon. As a matter of fact, he was the first dude to give Hallie a ribbon at the Dust Bowl in Houston. Yeah, Ed was a special guest. Me and Ed go way back, had drinks together. I actually got a dog off of Ed before the whole Dax thing. A 21 Blackjack son. See, Holly Reese just said her Dax dog died at 2. I'm just giving y'all facts. It's not hate. I don't get anything off of that. I want to see this breed survive. I want to see this breed stop breeding bullshit. Every other breed, if there's an issue in that breed, they try to eliminate it. I'll tell you like this, and I do. I'm a dog aficionado. I'm qualified to be an all breeds judge. You know what I mean? If you go to certain breeds, we could talk about the King Charles Spaniel. If you go to that dog, they will eliminate dogs that have a history of seizures in that blood. They will eliminate those dogs. If you talk about the Rottweiler, If it has a history of bad hips, you cannot breed a dog in the Rottweiler breed that does not have at least good hips. That is the rule of thumb. If you turn around and you go to the Great Dane, it's the same thing with the hips, and also any further heart issues, because the Great Danes already have well-known heart issues. That's why their lifespan is pretty short, around 7 years old, because typically their hearts enlarge because of the stress of their size over time. So you try to do different heart tests to make sure that the heart is stronger, and that way you eliminate the issue, which really is not ever going to be eliminated, but you give the dog a better chance of life. People who are breeding dogs breed dogs to make them better. They do not breed them to make them worse. Yeah, Rico, they suffer from the enlarged hearts. And a lot of times they're not born with them. They stress over time. That's what I was getting at. But yeah, that's what it is, Rico. Yeah, and yeah, look at it. They're going on. The Australian Shepherd with the eyes and the hips. This is what other people do. Here we. Come on, man. I love y'all, man. I'm gonna go ahead. I didn't cut into my workout by 20 minutes. I got a lot of legs to do, y'all. I'm gonna be live tomorrow, man. I'm gonna be live tomorrow. I'll go live on both channels so we can kick it on both channels just like we did just now. Man, I'm just frustrated. I hope y'all start taking this shit serious. It's legislation coming. I've been telling y'all about the investigations, everything going on. I've been telling y'all about this for 2, 3, 4 years. Now y'all seeing it going on. There is IRS investigations. There are DEA and drug investigations. Trust me, there are a lot of investigations into this community, and things are going to get ugly. If we don't get our act together, we are going to lose this entire breed, and that's going to be the saddest shit ever. And I'm not causing hysteria. I don't make anything from this. Hell, I very rarely get a tip on anything, and I don't care about that. Y'all see, I will still go live. I'm not getting paid for this. I'm trying to ring the alarm for us to save this breed, y'all. So I will be live tomorrow, man. God bless y'all. It ain't nothing but love on YouTube. Make sure y'all hit that like button so they don't think we robots. But I'm gonna catch up with y'all tomorrow, man. Much love. I love y'all. Much love, Chris. I love you, brother. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Peace. If I can cut this one off on time.